Hey guys, what's going on? I'm the Dog, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. In the last episode, we started this fight here in, what's it called? Port Toha, I think is the name of the town. And I may or may not have royally screwed up this intro here with trying to recruit this Myrmidon named Zihark. I thought you could recruit him by talking to him with Ike. I was wrong. Or maybe that's just after he starts attacking people or something. But I'm hoping that if I leave Mordecai here in his range, he'll come over and talk to Mordecai instead. But I'm not really certain, so I'm worried I may have really kind of butchered this. Braum's doing okay here, but these enemies might be a little annoying. Let's see if we can get Oscar to kill this bow guy. Nope, can't kill him. But we can do a decent bit of damage to him. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty well. It's a Friday evening as I'm recording this. Just got out. Glad to be done with school. Alright, so we got these four down here. They're not really missing any health or anything. They're all doing pretty well. But Marcia is in a bit of danger here, as is Kiran. And I'm kind of worried about this house here. Alright. Soren, kill this guy. Fire will work fine, actually. Yeah, I'm a little worried about the Zihark thing, so I may have to just, like, cut this out and restart the chapter if I screw that up. But I'm hoping that he'll go over and talk to Mordecai, because I know that if he hasn't already started attacking people, he will go over and talk to Lagu's characters of his own accord. Don't know if he'll do that right now that he's already been kind of aggroed, as it were. But I'm hoping that he still will, rather. So, Marcia's gonna attack this guy, because she's not in danger of taking much damage. And good, she did it. Went off without a hitch. Even though she lost 2 HP, but she's not in danger from any enemies at the moment, so, you know, we're good. And now she's gonna run back here, so we can maybe have Riss heal her. I mean, she's not exactly the only person who needs healing, but, you know. I should have sent more people over to the left here, I think. So what are Mio's weapons? She's got the Neon Blade as a pretty good weapon overall, but the Armor Slayer might be useful because there's a knight standing there. On the other hand, he's the only knight. I don't know. We're gonna put Mia here, and I guess give her the Neon Blade, because it's more powerful and accurate overall, plus it has that crit rate, and she's more likely to double hit. Overall, better weapon. The Armor Slayer is just for this one guy, but then we've got all these guys. She has a weapon strangle disadvantage too. Boyd could attack this guy with the hammer. That might work decently. Yeah, Steel Axe wouldn't do enough damage. Pole Axe, however, might be very useful for the different mounted knights. I'm going to use the hammer just on the off chance that thinking about Mia, that he can actually kill the knight. Ah, he took damage, but he did the job. Okay. Now, there's kind of a lot of enemies there, and I don't want Kiran to get attacked by a whole bunch of them. But I also don't want Boyd to be in a ridiculous amount of danger, or Mia for that matter. So I might put Kiran somewhere where he can't get attacked by too many enemies, but he still can get attacked by some, because I kind of don't want to, like, abandon this area. I'll just put him back here. What are the ranges on this guy? This guy can attack that far. And that. So if I put him there, or there, only one of them would probably be able to attack him unless he killed them. And there's, of course, this archer to worry about, too. I might actually just put him, here, so that he can't get attacked by too many enemies. And Riss will heal Marcia, I think. Yeah. I don't know why I haven't just given that ward staff to the convoy. I mean, my cat is at the door of this room, which I closed, but not quite all the way. And he's sticking his head in, and, oh, Wilbur. What a silly cat. We're still not at the point in the game where enemy mages are really much of a thing. There's a priest here, but he can't attack. The last mission or 2 or 3 had some mages, but not very many. I guess we'll send Nephany up here, but I think these guys over here maybe could use 1 more unit's worth of help. So I'm actually going to send Rolf over so we can get some ranged attacking going in there. Ike's gonna keep going up here, not gonna mess with the Zihark. Gonna hope Zihark's just gonna come down here, because if he attacks one of my other guys, he'll probably die, because he's got low HP. Okay, come on. Come on, don't fail me. Okay, first we gotta sit through all these other guys. Looks like my cat, abandoned his cause. But he managed to get the door open a bit. If only he would learn to use his paws, rather than just, you know, sticking his head through the door. He's silly. He's cute. Nope. Okay. Boyd's not very... Oh, he's back. Wilbur, use your paws. No. Okay. Ah! Good! Go, quickly now. Huh? I'll distract the townsfolk. Now's your chance. What? Why? I don't want to see any Lagoos harmed, so I joined these vigilantes as a double agent. I am confused, but you do not smell like an enemy. Our group must get on that ship. We are taking it to Benyon. Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. The vigilantes and the Daeans desired nothing more than to kill Lagoos. Even so, we will go. I see. If that's your stance, then I have no choice. I will join your group. You will betray your friends. I told you, they're not my friends. I am an ally to the Lagoos. What? You need proof? There! Why do you drop your blade? That bright metal tool is your only fang. I want you to believe me. Please, you must believe me. I believe you. I am Mordecai, warrior of Gallia. Who are you? I am Zehark. Well met, Mordecai. Oops, I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Yes! I am so glad that went okay. I mean, we're pretty early on in this mission, and I didn't do a very good job of this earlier part anyway. Boyd might be in some damage here. I hope I don't have to just reset anyway after worrying that so much about how that would go, and then being super relieved when that goes okay. Okay, come on, don't miss. Yeah! Maybe I should have equipped the poleaxe after all, but I want to be able to kill that knight, and it worked. But, all these enemies in danger. I just wanted to get in the house! Maybe I should have put Marcia up in there, but I don't know that she... Holy shit, that guy just critted Braum, and look at how much damage it did. That was a critical hit. Enemies don't get those very often. That just is a testament to Braum's good defense. Alright, Ike, I think, is going to come up here. Now, I don't want to spoil what it is, but there is kind of a reason I want to work my way through here decently quickly. But it's kind of stressful because there are tough enemies waiting up ahead where there's all those knights around the boss who's a paladin. And this is one instance of a boss character who does actually move. This guy up here, Makoya, he will move towards you if you put a unit in his range. But also, he's just got a whole ton of other lance and sword knights sitting around here, level 12 and 13, just waiting for a chance to get at one of your units. So, it's really kind of dangerous, and I don't know, I'm a little worried. But, we saw earlier that the Black Knight is in town, so that's kind of worrisome. But I don't think we saw exactly where he is. But I don't know. It makes me a little worried that he could, you know, just sort of pop up out somewhere in the middle of the map and mess up all our plans. There's not really any danger from any enemies up here, so we'll have Oscar come up here and visit this house. What's that? Thieves are taking advantage of the commotion to sack our little town? We must close the front gate. Thanks for your help. Oh, I almost forgot. Please, take this as a token of thanks. Go on, take it. You got a killer lance. Nice. That will go nicely on Oscar, actually. We're just sending it to the convoy for now, but Oscar or Braum or Nephine, any lance-using character could put that to great use. I'm gonna send Marcia up here. We might end up splitting my units into a different manner than I had previously intended. Because I had been thinking we were probably just gonna quickly send some guys in here, see whatever was in those houses, and then send everyone up around here. Now I see that's probably not gonna work out so well, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and send half, maybe even more than half of my units up through there. Yana will go up there, and I guess Nephine will join too, and so will Mordecai. Zehark, however, needs healing, so I'm going to send him down here. Now, he comes with a killing edge. This is awesome. This is one of the reasons he's so easy to use effectively right off the bat when you've just recruited him, is he has this awesome sword. I'm just going to put the steel sword now. It doesn't really matter. He's not in the range of anyone. Riss is going to come over here and heal Kieran from a relatively safe place. Yeah, I'm really hoping this won't all go to waste, but from some stupid mistake or whatever. But Rolf can't quite reach anyone, even with a longbow. But I'll just send him up here near Soren. And just keep Rolf's bow equipped. This archer could attack him, you never know. Mia could attack the thief. How would that go for her? she would actually be able to insta-kill him, which could be pretty good. Because thieves will... I don't know that thieves possess the ability to break down houses like pirates do, and bandits, but I think it's a good precaution to take. In maps with chests in them, they'll loot them. I think we saw that one in the one where we were in the castle where we recruited Mia and General Petrine was there. You remember that one? I think there was a thief who stole from... maybe stole from one or two chests in that one. I don't remember if he was successful at all. So now we're going to send Kieran up here. We could attack that guy. I think this guy's a bit more dangerous. Oh, we could equip the short axe so he would be able to counterattack this guy. Ooh, we could do that. That could be nice. Come on. Hit, 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 hit. And that is one less enemy to worry about. Courtesy of Kieran. Now, Boyd's at low health, so I kind of want to keep him out of danger by moving him a bit. I'm just going to keep Kieran there. Yeah, Boyd, we could have him attack this guy with the poleaxe. That might work decently, but if he misses, he's in quite a bit of danger for that guy, from that guy. And we've also got this guy to worry about. Probably won't do as much damage. Might 6, Strength 7 compared to Might 10, Strength 10. So yeah, he wouldn't be able to kill Boyd, but actually, come to think of it, Boyd doesn't even have the ability to get out of this guy's range, so that's kind of distressing. Well, I hate to be doing this because it's unreliable and it's risky, but I'm gonna risk it. Come on, Boyd. Don't screw this up! Oh my god! Well, I guess I should be grateful that the enemy screwed it up just as much as Boyd did, but his hit rate was higher, so, you know, I was kind of hoping Boyd would be able to pull it off, and no, and of course he gets hit by that guy. But it doesn't really make a difference in the long run, seeing as you know, this guy's still got the same hit rate, and he'll be able to kill him with a hit in either way. Fuck. No. Okay. Whatever, blast, fuck, same difference. It's still disheartening. Well, I guess it's time to reset this. I don't want to have to scrap the stupid recording, but I think I'm gonna start over the entire mission, maybe? Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to start over the entire mission. Why am I even still moving it? I don't know. Well, I'll decide what to do with the recording later, but right now, gonna have to restart. Alright guys, I don't know how much of the footage of my previous attempt at playing through this mission I am going to include, but long story short, because Boyd died, I have to start this over. Now, my previously attempted strategy of just sending in some mounted guys over to get whatever's in these houses and then run and send everyone up through this way didn't quite work out because there's just too many enemies sitting around here. And the guys I sent out just got held up and ended up being in danger, and then Boyd died trying to help them, and it was kind of a mess. So, I'm gonna change my strategy around. I still need to send some people up here, because A, there's a house to raid there, and B, there's a recruitable character here, Zehark the Myrmidon. Zehark will be recruited if you talk to him with a Loguz character. So you want to put Mordecai or Leth up in this corner so that he can easily get up here and Zehark will just talk to him before doing anything else. You can put Mordecai right there at the end of the turn. And if there is a clear path between Zehark and Mordecai, it'll work. So I'm going to send more guys over here so that we can both get what's in these houses and clear out the enemies without as much danger. And then also send a smaller party up here to recruit Zehark and all that. So, I'm going to rearrange my units. Alright guys, I didn't make too many changes, and I'm probably going to include a good bit of the footage from that previous attempt, so let's just dive right in here. We've got a lot of Lance Knights up here. I put Braum over here, so we can have kind of a defensive wall over here with this guy. At the moment, the only enemy who can actually get to him is this guy with the lance. And I'm also going to put Boyd up here, because, you know, axe is good on lances, and he's got the pole axe. That'll be effective against all these cavaliers. Lance Knights, whatever you want to call them. Down here, I'm going to send some people. Don't know exactly. Well, pretty much the guys who I've got set out there. Marcia, Mia, Kieran. Ooh, lucky crit from Soren. Also, that little blue light effect around him, I think that was a, that's usually a sign of one of their special skills activating, so I think that was Adept activating, but it didn't really matter because he got a crit anyway, but that would have allowed him to attack, twice in a row, potentially 3 times, since he already outsped the guy by enough. But, again, I don't really understand the conditions for activating Adept, so it's kind of irritating, because I can't rely on it, you know? I mean, really, you can't rely on crits much anyway, unless you use, like, killer weapons, which are amazingly useful, especially on already crit-happy characters like Myrmidons, Archers, or their promoted versions. Snipers and Swordmasters are pretty much the most crit-happy characters in the game, aside from Thieves and their upgraded form, which is kind of a weird thing in this game, upgrading Thieves. You get 2 Thieves in this game, one of them we've already seen, he's Volk, but the other one is entirely useless, because he's a small child who can't promote. Yeah, he can never have a class change. Volk is the only one who can have a class change, and it's a scripted story event, but I don't find Thieves to be very useful for combat in this game. However, in the sequel to this game, Radiant Dawn, Thieves actually become really good, because one of the main characters is the Thief, so they kind of had to buff them because they were suddenly a bigger part of the game. But anyway, enough talk about the sequel. I imagine this is pretty close to whatever it was that I did in the last attempt, but I don't quite remember, because when I recorded the beginning part of this, it was a couple days ago. Nephany still has that trident, that custom weapon that I made for her that she can't use, but she should be able to kill this guy reliably. There we go. That worked. This can be one of the more annoying missions in the game, but I don't know. This probably isn't going to be a complete episode just because of how royally I screwed up the first part of that. Up here, we pretty much just got a Bow Knight and some Myrmidons, so I don't really think we need that many units. I think 1 or 2 of these guys are going to be sent up there, but Ilyana, Mordecai, and Oscar are going to go up there, and then we're going to have Zehark as well, so I don't think I'm going to send Ike up there. I think Ike's actually going to go this way. This is going to be sort of the route of the main party this time around, which is a different strategy than I used in my practice run. Oh, that's just Ward. That's silly. I'll heal Ilyana since no one else needs healing yet, and if anyone else goes up there and encounters enemies and needs healing, well, they'll be out of range of us anyway. I think Mia will sit down here with the Neon Blade. Marcia should be able to get whatever's in this house. Okay, yeah, we already saw this lady last time. She gives a Draco Shield, really useful stat-boosting item. And now we've got these 2 sitting next to here. They provide a pretty decent barrier against this Myrmidon, and, you know, Mia's in range of this guy, which is kind of but... We can also potentially send Kieran down here. I guess. I mean, why not? Ike's going up the northern route. Okay, so here's Zehark. The same conversation between Zehark and the Vigilante. I see. If you find one, be sure to give me a call. Haha, I like that guy. He came to our little town just for the chance to hunt subhumans. But this time around, we actually left Mordecai in the range of Zehark because I actually remembered that he was there and properly remembered how you're supposed to go about recruiting him. It's not talking to him with Ike. That might work before he gets aggroed. I don't know. But he will automatically go up and talk to any Laguz you have, so... I don't know, I was just being stupid last time, I guess. And it's easy to make stupid decisions in this game, especially when you're talking over it and trying to be interesting, which I think I usually fail at, but you know, I try. Okay, so she didn't manage to kill that guy, so that means she's, safe from other attack, ironically. Not killing the enemy makes you safer. And Kieran fared pretty well against that guy for having a weapons triangle disadvantage. That guy's probably not that high level or something, I don't know. And no one attacked Marcia. Marcia's forever alone. Okay, I think Mordecai is now no longer in range of Zehark? God damn it, random other Myrmidon, you screwed up everything. Will Oscar be able to kill this guy? Yeah, with his low HP and the skewer, probably. These guys must just be really low level, these vigilantes, because... they keep doing, I mean, they've got low HP, they're doing no damage to Oscar, and they're getting 1 hit killed. Oh, of course he would go up and attack Oscar because Mordecai happens to get out of range. That's irritating. Well, at least he doesn't get a crit and Oscar doesn't kill him, so it can still work out. if we manage to clear out the other enemies. Maybe I should have sent, you know, one more guy up there or something to just help clear out all those guys to make sure we could recruit Zehark without a hitch. Alright, now, Braum is going to move himself up a little bit. Not too far, but just going to attack this guy, why not? Whoa! Okay. Braum is weird. Because Braum is kind of not that good at being a knight, in a way. Because his defense and strength aren't all that high. Compared to other knights like Gatri. Whoa! Okay then, that happened. I like how he's got that little anime rush effect and he just charges through the guy somehow and the guy just falls over. Because, you know, combat in this game isn't that violent, so they don't actually get wounds, they just sort of keel over and there's a light. And, I don't know, one time when I was younger and I was first playing through this game, someone in my family made a joke about them seeing God when they died because there was a white light. And, I don't know, for whatever reason, that's just one of those memories that kind of stuck with me weirdly. Okay, Kieran's gonna attack the Lance guy, because that makes sense for him to do. I do believe that was entirely necessary. If I had not made that noise at that exact moment, something terrible would have happened. Actually, Kieran's gonna go up here and maybe help the guys up there. And Marcia will attack this guy. No double hit. There we go. That's better. Come on. Marcia, I know you suck at the beginning of the game, but come on, don't disappoint me too much here. Okay, you came close to doing a good job, but didn't quite do a good job. Okay, Mia, you better be able to kill this guy. There we go. I would have been really mad if Mia had screwed this up somehow. He's got 4 HP, he's probably a lower level than you, although I forgot to check these guys' levels. That would have been pretty disappointing. Yeah, level 7, that's fairly weak. Bring Soren over here, I guess. Riss can't really reach anyone who needs healing at the moment. But Rolf will do that. And just to double hit a guy and do a decent amount of damage for once. It's just a level difference. Okay, Rolf. Rolf, good job. You didn't suck. I'm recovering from all my characters sucking a couple missions back. Or I guess that was just the last mission, actually, now that I think about it. But think of it as a couple missions back. And Mordecai... Aha! Mordecai can just come up here and talk to Zehark. Because of Zehark's low level, I'm putting Mordecai above him. Because Mordecai has a lot of HP. He's good at dodging. You would speak to the vigilante group that's hunting you? You're a kind Laguz, aren't you? My words are not good. You must go quickly. No, you are the one who should flee. Leave the rest to me. I'll confuse the townsfolk and give you time to run. What? Why? I don't want to see any loot. Then now it's the same conversation that happened last time, but okay. You know. Zehark seems like a pretty cool guy. It's too bad that, like a lot of these minor characters, you don't really get a whole lot of their personality and backstory and whatever over the course of the game. But you can if you... He'll just wait there. You can if you develop support relationships with them. In my practice run, I ended up not really using Zehark, so I didn't really get a whole lot of that. Oscar's gonna come up here and attack this guy. Yeah, that should work out pretty well. Either way, actually. This guy really does suck. These guys are low level. But I might change that in this playthrough of the game. I might actually use Zehark more. Ooh, nice unnecessary critical there. It's always good to be unnecessarily flashy. English. It's not my first language, in case you can't tell. It is my first language, actually. That was a joke, in case you couldn't tell. Okay. This guy... can't do a lot to this guy unless he gets a crit. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to move Zehark down a bit so Riss can heal him. Oh, good. I didn't move Riss yet, so I can just do that. Right? Yeah, there we go. And then Nephany, I think I'm going to send to the left, since we already got a Lance user in the form of Oscar going up in the northern path. Yeah, that'll work. And I do believe that's everyone. Welp, I'm feeling like we've had sort of a definite lack of progress here, and I don't like having these chapters that really aren't all that long get more than 2 episodes, but if I include too much of the footage from the first attempt, this will drag on a lot, so I might cut out the majority of the battle and just kind of include bits and pieces of commentary and important things happening. I don't know. All this, like, meta commentary. I'm commentating about commentating. Sort of like metacognition, thinking about thinking. That was a term that I heard in, like, elementary school when I was in some AIG program. I don't know. But that's what I think of. But, yes, it's all very meta. It seems weird that meta has become an overused word that much, because a couple years ago, I wouldn't have thought that that would be a word that would become sort of in vogue, because it seems like kind of a smart people, you know, overly intelligent, maybe even pretentious, another overused word. I don't know why I was thinking about this today. Oh, Ike, come on. Should have given him the regal sword, I guess. I was kind of thinking about overused words today or yesterday. I don't really remember why. Because people always complain, like, oh, epic is an overused word. Oh, pretentious is an overused word in the case of, like, criticizing movies, I guess, or something. But, you know, sometimes you gotta consider, words that are overused become overused because they're useful. And that's not very good rates right there. Neither's that, though. How about you throw a javelin at the thief? That seems like the best thieving prevention strategy. I don't know. It's the beginning of a turn. I think it's about time to end this off. So, I'm the Nuferdog, and I will see you guys next time with more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, where we will hopefully make more progress than this. Maybe I'll attach this to the beginning of another episode so we can have more progress in one episode or something. I don't know. I will see you guys next time. Bye.